4. It could have been because it was a Sunday, or maybe it was always this way, but the main hall of the Culture Center was teeming with people. Most of them looked like well-dressed housewives, but there were also some students and people who could have been retirees. Some of them had to be friends, or at least know each other. They sat together on white sofas set up along the walls, or in the chairs arranged around the tables, making small talk, or exchanging quick hellos. My ears made room for all the pleasant sounds around me. It was like being in a hospital lobby. There were no patients with bandaged limbs or doctors in white coats, and there was just a little more laughter and a different smell, but the scene felt very similar to me. The classes that required a year-round commitment felt like a reach, so I looked through the one-off classes, but there was nothing that felt like a perfect fit, and I began to feel unsure of what I was doing. For the past couple of weeks, I had been washing away this feeling by heading to the kitchen for a beer. Eventually, I decided it was best for me to go and see the Culture Center for myself, to get an idea of what kind of place it was. Carrying my wallet, phone, and a thermos full of cold sake in a tote bag slung over my shoulder, I sailed around the lobby. The entire back wall of the space had been outfitted with shelves, filled with innumerable cream-colored leaflets on the courses being offered. The leaflets were more detailed than the catalog, providing more information about the courses, along with bios and photos of the instructors. There were even some courses not listed in the catalog. The most I had been able to decide was that I wanted to study something completely new to me, something I knew nothing about. I picked out a few options that would fit my schedule and budget. As a rule, I stayed away from any classes where the group gets up and moves around, or where you had to make something or share your work with everybody. The classes I flagged were all a bit more conventional, where you sat down and listened to someone lecture. After several trips up and down the wall of tightly